The failure of the metaverse, which it is a failure. The PlayStation VR 2 is gonna be another failure for VR. It deceives that people are saying that VR is the future. Yes, there's a ton of people who use VR consoles, obviously. But VR is still a niche thing. Okay? It's still a niche thing. It's still a niche hobby. Okay? VR is very expensive. Okay? And people say, but over time we'll get cheaper. But Metaverse is a failure, as well. PlayStation VR isn't really selling all too well. Despite everybody saying how great the PS5 is and how well the PS5 is selling, even as much as I don't like PlayStation and Sony as a company that much, but you know, I can admit that a lot of people love the PS5 and a lot of people love games on that console. Even though the only real exclusive is God of War or Ragnarok, because a lot of the games are only on the PS4. But Xbox also values very little exclusives either. And no, I'm not talking about that mess called Forspoken. Nobody likes Forspoken. But yeah, Bloomberg reported that they plan to launch around 1 million in PSVR 2s. The first PSVR headset only sold 2 million copies. And the first PSVR was 400, but this one's 550, even more than the PS5 console required to use it. And only games you can really play is Horizon and like some third-party stuff, which they're gonna need to pay 50 and yes $70 to play these games. So PSVR is becoming a expensive hobby. If you want to play games of virtual reality, it is becoming an expensive hobby. And not too surprising that no one is buying PSVR because, you know, yeah, it's still a niche market. The palm first market is a niche of a niche of a niche. If someone wants to jump into VR, why not pay 550 as well? There's also, many PC, also, yeah, also many VRs are available on PC, but PC is also very expensive as well. So VR is a very expensive niche hobby still. We'll wait to see if VR becomes more of a thing. But VR has been around for a while, and it hasn't really taken off right now as well. Even though a lot of people are saying how great VR, nobody really talks about VR that much outside of futurists saying how the future and a post-human society of VR, everybody's in a computer chip and a VR and like the Matrix and stuff. But yep, that's basically what this video. Goodbye.